it took a while to take you guys seriously. It really did. Because of being trolled so much. Like in the beginning, I just thought everybody was being sincere. And then it went 100% the opposite way. Because I started to realize that I'm being trolled and people are playing with me. And I couldn't understand why anybody would, like, if you're looking for truth, why are you playing around? And then, this 2.5 years it's been a great experience because I found out the truth. I found out the truth. I found out who's involved behind the scenes. I figured out the events that are taking place. Like, a couple of them are dead on. Most of them are hit and miss, kind of close here and there. But I've learned by being trolled, I've learned by hating my enemies. Hating my enemies. At one point, I hated you guys. Not all of you, just my enemies. The ones that were assigned to me from the beginning. And then afterwards, now I understand why Christ said, love your enemies. Because you've heard before that it said to love your neighbor and hate your enemies. And then Christ is telling you to love your enemies. And when I say I love you guys, meaning my subs, the regular ones that are just looking for truth, it's not a group hug. It ain't fake. It's real. And when I get into my position that is earned, I don't deserve it, but I did earn it. Because a lot of people don't deserve that position. Like Kleck, he's trying to take my spot. He doesn't deserve it. Because he hasn't earned it. You don't earn that spot by lying through your teeth. But to my enemies who have, most of you have already come back around and you don't hate me like you used to. Yeah, the dates gets on your nerves, setting dates, but we're at that point. The script is understood. It's a damn script. I don't care. Nobody can ever possibly convince me that these events are random acts. You can debate whether or not people are really dying. It's hard to, it's harder to fake the 9/11 dropping from the sky, angels falling, with people not getting hurt, because bombs do explode and shit does go, scatter. How do you get everybody out? Well, that's why that's debatable, but it is not a random act. Just out of the blue, like, hey, let's go, I'd like to go hijack some airplanes and go fly them into the building. Nope, it doesn't work like that. It's pre-planned years in advance. Years! How long has Philadelphia been planned out for to be the second 9/11? Well, before the first 9/11. And Washington, the White House, of course, and then New York one more time. But it was planned out. And so anyway, my enemies, even you guys know, that when I say I love you guys, you know that I'm being serious. Because I truly do feel empathy for people who are completely delusionally deceived. Because they think that I'm delusionally deceived at the same time. But when you see the second 9/11 happening here in Philly, and that date finally hits, just keep this in mind. It's never happened before in the history of existence, and it's going to happen really, really, really soon. How do you figure that out? By paying attention and studying the world script. I love you guys, all my subs and my enemies, and Jonathan Click, and Stephen James DeShawn. Oh yeah, you too, Donald Trump, and Obama, and Hillary. Oh yeah, I love all those unclean frogs.